That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see you coming out of there?
Dirge told me you... Do I look like a merchant? Get in good with them and you'll find her. Be seeing you around.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. I consider joining up. A healing spell? Are you a priest?
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. I'm sorry, I was under the impression you're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you? Just make certain you keep... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. If you see Carlia, don't hesitate. Kill her. Yes, what is it now?
Hey, watch it!
Must you keep stopping? Must you keep stopping? They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. You've just written your own episode. You breathed your last! Chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps. Who's there? So ends the lesson. What was that? So ends the lesson. Your own epitaph. Your blood will adorn my blade.
Who's wrong?
Your end is near. That was hardly worth my time. Who's there? You can't hide from me. There's two more of them ahead. You can't hide from me. How disappointing. feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Who's wrong?
Nothing! Attempt to hide is insulting. I've killed legions like you.
Who's wrong?
We're on the right track. She's been through here as well. You just That was hardly worth my time. That door up ahead. Providing an ambush. Be ready. Huh? Something's near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Who's wrong?
an execution. Who's there? Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. Without the antidote I administered, you'd be as still as a statue. I treated your wounds and didn't leave you defenseless. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot, and yet I used it on you. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. Remember, speak.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded.
The mages don't
What
let
did
us
you
go
do?
into college. They
was a
said
minor
it's not
Yes,
safe
Carlia.
I've already corrected.
Do you have Gallus's journal?
This.
A problem?
This is
Let
why
me see it.
people have a problem with
Ah, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be
I'm
easy.
not fretting. I don't want Irid playing those sorts of games.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Look, I'm very busy, so then you were well informed. I am at this very... I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. Preposterous. That research represents years of You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before... I've already provided you a key to... I'm sorry, but that's as far as my generosity extends. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. What?
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, hmm? Never could get the hang of it. Are you serious? You heard me, Captain. Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on sight. Call for backup if you need it. crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Now you're mine.
As you say, sir. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? This what you want, huh? think this... Help! In here!
In here!
Here!
Now you're mine. What was that? Back up! I need some help in here.
Back up! I need some help in here!
Huh? Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
Over here! Hurry!
Huh?
You're mine! Someone there? I cannot... someone there?
I know I heard something.
Is someone there?
Huh?
Caught a case of rock joint once. Bothella at the Hag's Cure fixed me right up.
Be careful.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Back, eh? And how was our friend Calselmo? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever manage to gain entry to the college and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
I've got your back.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild. You've come this far. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
You're not supposed to play with fire, you know.
What was that?
You dirty thief! You dirty thief! Guess it scared him off. I guess. Must have run off.
Ain't no doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in their grip. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
Before we begin,
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the Guild for years, right under your noses.
If you think you're here to replace
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
No
Wait
questions,
just a blessed
no
moment,
excuses.
Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
By the 8. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch! I'll kill him!
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you.
Look, before I help you track Mercer
He's
down,
up.
I need to know
Am I
what you
right?
learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. Aye, I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Be careful, lass. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
I can't believe he emptied the vault. Right from under our nose. I can't believe he emptied the vault. Right from under our noses.
This is Mercer Frey's place, and he don't like visitors. Now go away. Thought I heard something.
This should be good.
It's Be careful.
No lollygagging.
Hail, companion.
Thought I heard something.
Just stand. What are you doing?
Is that the best you can do?
Do your worst.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good, and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia, and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Quickly, we have no time to lose.